2020 started with a blanket of snow, crisp, fresh, and new. Our new city won the Super Bowl. I started a project with a creative friend, and then she moved. I learned loads of new recipes. And I decided to be consistent with video uploads. I started planning more and more about how we could sew together. And we went back to the basics and made lots of projects. I even had a few fun thrift days in there. I love the beautiful fabrics we got to use together. But we locked down March 13th. The last thing I did was go buy my Switch. My daughters, that is, came home from college and finished the last semester of their senior year at home. And the mask sewing began. I got to spend Easter in the hospital having emergency surgery. And we made more projects. All three of my kids ended up being 2020 graduates. My daughters from college and my son from high school. The spring was beautiful, and we spent lots of time in our backyard and on our back porch, enjoying the beautiful weather. There were so many lockdown celebrations and birthdays, and lots of new, cute things that we got to make together. I loved the time I spent with my grown daughters, creating together and just spending time together. Some of my favorite projects I've ever made, I made in 2020. And oh, the masks. Next year, I'm going to have so many cute clothes to wear when I finally leave the house again. I redid my bedroom and loved the vintage sewing I got to do with my daughter. And decided it was time to treat this like I did my students and go back to our basic notebook and load some fun short videos for you with all the important detail sewing things like seams and zippers. It was super fun. For me, I hope you had fun too. Lots of comfy projects since I was home a lot. I discovered lots of fun patterns and some new pattern makers that I really love. And we escaped to the country for fresh air and a change of scenery, and just to slow down in a different way and really enjoy the beauty that was around us. It was good for our souls and our minds to get away for a while. Look at these cute clothes. Seriously, I can't wait to wear them. Can you believe it was already Christmas time? The year actually went really fast, and we played tons of board games. I found some beautiful fabrics and made really fun projects with them. And made my favorite jacket that I've worn constantly this fall and winter. I made some Christmas presents. This shirt was for my mom. And got inspired all over again for the new year coming and my favorite things I love to sew. And it snowed again, and we got to be back in that magical time. Still playing Animal Crossing every day. and we adopted a furry family member. And I did something new with my son, really stepped out of the box for me. I appreciate the slowdown and the time to really see things we normally wouldn't, and the family time, and the fiery sunsets over snow. And this year is ending a lot like it began, fresh and clean and new, under a blanket of snow. See you next year.